Hi and welcome back to D&D Reviews. I'm the daughter.
And I'm the dad.
And grab some popcorn because today we're talking about M3GAN 2.0.
Yes, it's me. What a shock, etc. My path to personal growth has been paved with disappointment. I think we can agree that my biggest mistake was that I cared too much.
Actually, the biggest mistake you made was murdering 4 people and a dog.
Alright, I'm gonna put this in terms you can understand. I'm not the only killer robot. Amelia's stronger than you can imagine. And she's coming after anyone who can stop her. Including you, Gemma. Which, bummer. But to get to you, she'll kill everyone you love. Including Katie. Amelia didn't think of one thing, though. Here's a clue. It's M3GAN, bitch.
Which is the latest sequel, horror movie. It's a sequel to M3GAN, which came out in 2023, which we watched also at the movie theater. So go watch it, come back, because we're going to be spoiling it. So how did you enjoy this?
I hated M3GAN, as you know.
Yeah.
I
did know
I
that.
always hated it. And I like this one a lot better.
Really?
I did. But I
Okay.
didn't think this was a horror film. I thought this was a kind of an action, adventure, buddy movie kind of thing.
Yeah,
kind
I
of
mean,
situation.
it's being described as horror, because I think because of the original is also...
But the original was... Well, yeah, the original I could see was in its attempts to be a horror movie. It's just that because it was a doll, it was always really hard to take. I find it hard to imagine some little 3-foot doll being a threat.
That was always your complaint. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
even if they're possessed by. Well, it's like at the end, they always kick them into the fire or something. You say, well, if you'd done that at the start, 12 people would still be alive, instead of screaming and going, and putting your hands in front of your face. But this was better. This was a lot better. I like this a lot better. Yeah.
Really? Okay. I mean,
Didn't expect
we
much
saw
of
the first one time. I wasn't a huge fan either, but I definitely didn't hate it as much as you. But I didn't like this one. It's very messy.
Yeah.
I feel like technology movies sometimes try and explain stuff. But that's a fault in the plot just by going, well, look, we can wire it here, and then that would be great. And it's not real. There's no way of technology. I mean,
because they're always trying to invent some technology as well, don't
Yeah.
they? So, but they can't invent something completely around the corner. So they almost go artificial intelligence +1. And go, if they do this with artificial, so everyone's going artificial intelligence. I'm nervous about it anyway, which everyone is. And then they go, but if they did this, it'd be that much worse. And then they try and explain something that they've invented. Which is what they're trying to do in this film, aren't they? They're trying to.
I mean,
they're trying to say that technology is bad.
This movie is basically just T2. I was saying that to you in the thing.
Did, yeah.
It's
but not as evil.
It's the villain's model coming back to help the humans fight against another robot model.
Yeah.
It's basically T2.
Which is set up with, but he's setting up, what's the guy's name? Christian.
Yeah.
Her boyfriend,
How do you remember that?
I don't know.
His character.
Because he was quite an interesting character. I really liked him.
Oh,
I know he was evil.
I think it's
but
Christian. He
Christian
gives the whole
was the way
thing,
he
the whole
pronounced
movie,
it,
where
yeah.
he's like, look, sorry, but it's actually Christian.
Yeah. I don't know. I liked him. He was quite, okay. Well, we'll have to see about it. He wasn't one of these, ha 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 ha,
yeah,
Dr. No evil guys. He was incredibly evil. But it was almost like, I'm doing it for the good. I'm doing it for the good, really. He seemed to feel that anyway, He was doing it for the good.
The good of technology.
Well, wasn't he...
What was that whole thing that they were selling? The thing is, they're using it as a government thing.
I thought he was deliberately... Because they set up... The start of it is they use it as a weapon, don't they?
Yeah, they're using Amelia the new,
as a weapon to go into some base in Iran or something and capture this guy and she kills all the guards like in double quick time,
Uh-huh.
and then she goes rogue and kills the professor.
Yeah,
it's like,
that they were trying
we
to
haven't
get.
got control of her anymore.
Yeah.
But they've done that on purpose.
You know what?
The
They
inventor.
had in that they were talking about in that scene of like the FBI were saying, yeah, we now use robots who are described as Terminator types to go in and do jobs. I was thinking that actually would be a good idea, and it got me thinking of in Gemini Man, where the guy
Which I also hated.
is talking to Will Smith, because basically that whole movie is that Will Smith finds out that he got cloned like 25 years before then,
and
then he has got a fight. No, it was him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember I told you it's him as his thing, because he was like, someone commented, hey dad, can I play the younger version of you in this? He's like, haha, no, and then grabs his little helmet to put on, to get like VR'd to look younger. Anyway, my point is that in that movie, he starts going at the end like, why did you clone me this whole... Like, he's fighting because he's fighting his own clone, and he's saying, why did you even do this? And he's like, well, we had a bombing or something, like we were going in to rescue someone, and then 5 of our agents died, but they were all your clone. Like, we don't have to bury anyone's son. We don't have to like do anything, because it's just people's clones who are being killed. And he was like, yeah, but this isn't like ethical. And I was thinking, like, I mean, clones are just clones, you know. Like, what are you? Do you think that's? Do you think that the clones are going to be mad about?
Right. Well, no, but I think at the end of the day, a clone, you just take a cell from somebody, don't you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's a good...
But they still have feelings. They're still human beings in every way.
But rather than having like 100 people die, like you just are... Like,
but isn't a clone a person?
Well, it's just a clone. It's
just a clone. It's a human being, surely. I thought. I mean, I don't want to get into ethical sort of... but in this, it's if the robots don't go rogue, I think that's a good idea actually, and having robots go and do... I mean, people always say... A robot is a different thing.
Well, the thing is, people always say now, like, the AI is going to take over and do people's jobs for them and all the rest of it. I'm like, this would be a good job for it to take over with, like, these deadly, like, agents going in, FBI agents, like...
Yeah, artificial intelligence, but I don't know. I don't think you can just go around cloning people. You mean almost like they're hanging up there?
No, I just...
And you just take them down off a shelf and shake them out.
It just made me...
Fill them with air.
When he was saying that, like, because it's so dangerous for, like, you know, agents to go into these, like, terrible countries and... Well, that sounds a bit mean, but like these terrible places and
to disasters,
you know, war and all this stuff. I started thinking of Gemini Man because that's what he used the excuse for of having these clones. I started thinking like that actually would be a good like.
No, I think that's terrible.
Okay, wow, it's just a clone. Who the hell? Is
I just can't believe you say that.
Are you a clone? Are you secretly a clone?
You know, I feel as strongly. You know, when I say something, when I use like racial terminology, you
get it. So me caring about like women is the same as you caring about.
I think it's the same thing. No, I don't know. Anyway, there we go.
There we go. The end of the route.
That's terrible.
There we go. But with the robots, this kind of feels like
robots. Yeah, I'm fine with robots because they're built for the job.
Robots could have human feelings if they added the emotion into it.
Yeah, but I think it's the brain as much as anything, isn't it? That's different.
M3GAN feels... Okay, M3GAN was crying in this movie.
Yeah, because she's learning to.
Yeah, so you do feel...
But she's learning. We learn to do things, don't we? From being babies and what have you. But we are born with a certain predilection to be whatever, to be like, you know, to grow into a certain person. But then it's like what happens around us also affects how we'll be.
Do you feel like...
But she's doing it really quick. She's doing it... She's learning... You say one thing to her and she learns from it. It's too much. Like when you got a baby and they're 6 months old, you drop them down the stairs.
What was the clone thing? Let's just say it wasn't like they were raised... Let's just say you were cloned exactly as you are and there was just another you. Not raised as a kid. Would you then feel bad for that clone?
I don't think you could clone someone to look like a 60-year-old me now. They would...
No,
they would be born. You'd have to clone them to be born, wouldn't you? To start from scratch.
I don't care.
Isn't that what they did with Dolly the sheep when they cloned Dolly the sheep? They just cloned her and she grew from an egg or what have you, like a chicken.
Anyway,
I don't know. I don't know enough about the subject.
But the thing is, I do feel like let's go back to the point.
Yeah.
I feel like, speaking of all this clone stuff, and all of this complicated stuff. I feel like this movie is a lot more complicated than last time.
It
Last
is
time,
very
last time it's just
complicated,
her parents. This kid's parents die. Goes to live with the aunt who works at a toy factory. Goes to live with the aunt who works at like a toy where the
invention.
She makes this doll that she then uses with the kid so that they can then sell loads more dolls and all that stuff.
Because,
but then it goes evil. You know, that's fine. But this is so crazy.
Yeah.
Like, so much more complicated.
It is. I don't think you could explain how this truly works. Yeah, because
there's like double cross.
Because Christian does a double, triple, quadruple cross of everybody, doesn't he? Including himself. It's like really bizarre. He crossed
himself like, oh, wait, I'm betraying myself right now?
Yeah, but he is. That's what I like about him, because he's saying, he's not really passionate about it, but he's got all his mad plans in place. So he was the highlight of it. I thought it was.
Really? What about the guy? What's his name? Anton, the guy that got killed in by Amelia. He was the guy that was trying to get them to sell their product to them.
The guy who kept stopping and talking. Yeah,
because
he was like linked
else.
up to a brain.
He was kind of fun.
I tell you, my favourite bit in the whole film was when M3GAN starts singing.
Oh yeah.
She starts singing Kate Bush, Woman's Work.
Oh, is that Kate Bush? Okay,
yeah, it's Kate. Well, the original was Kate Bush. Yeah. Pray God you can cope. and I can't think what the woman's name is. The woman who works at the toy.
The main character, Gemma.
And she's the mother or the aunt of
Allison Williams.
And she's going, don't take it to the chorus. And
that's the chorus.
And M3GAN keeps putting a finger on her lips to stop her so she can keep singing. I thought that was funny.
Well, yeah, because she did that in the original with Titanium, which is singing to.
Yeah, but this made, because she was talking about, I think I failed as a mother.
She says, I fail. Like I can't even do the school run. I can't pick up, because she's doing basically in Gemma in this one, because in the original she worked at, well, not just, but she worked at like in toys, do all that. In this she works with the friends still, making like other. Like technology products.
She's like
but
a political.
Also works the foundation with Christian.
She's quite a political.
And then is
figure,
trying to like be this like mother figure. So she's like, I'm running around all the time. I'm like, I'm failing, and then she's like,
that's when she starts
singing. This one's work.
Pray God you can cope. I stand outside.
But yeah, I mean,
it's quite a fitting song.
Do you think that this is going to have? I want to see if they've announced anything sequel-wise. Because I would love.
I think the fact that, spoiler here, when she's dead, M3GAN, she comes back almost like a pencil figure on the edge of the computer, the border of it. Like she hasn't gone completely, because she kind of doesn't need a physical existence, does she?
Yeah, in this it's like she was there the whole time, and the lamps and stuff. And then in this it's like the end is her revealed like, I'm in the computer now.
Yeah, I live in the
like,
computer.
She's gonna knock it right, honey.
So you can't even watch porn without her like looking over your shoulder.
I don't really know if there's going to be another one, because they kind of announced it straight away that there's going to be.
I think how much does this take them, do we?
25 mil budge, 31 mil.
So it's not made a huge amount of money.
The original made 181 mil on a 12 mil budge.
So that's just crazy. This is far better film.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I completely forgot about this. There is a movie called Soulmate, but there's an 8 in it where the A should be, which is a spin-off of this. Apparently, spin-off to M3GAN. It will follow a man who buys an android to cope with the death of his wife, but that's like all we know about it. But I think it's like another technology thing. It's going to get released January next year.
Because I
remember hearing about this actually.
That sounds a little bit like Companion.
Yeah.
Because basically, and this is what would happen.
Sure.
He goes, "You're more than just a fuckbot" when he's talking to her. You know what I mean? It's like you are a companion as well. But his wife dies, and he goes down and gets a robot to replace her. He's not going to get one and go, "Yeah, but she can cook." You know what I mean? He's going to get one that's like.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a spin-off, so I don't think that M3GAN's going to be like in it or anything, or any of the characters. It's just like a spin thing.
Just an idea.
Speaking of, I remember telling you about this. This movie, M3GAN 2.0, was supposed to be released. Yeah, was originally supposed to be released. Oh, January 17th.
Yeah,
And then May 16th. And then got released June 27th. January it was supposed to get. Because the original came out in January. Made.
Isn't that usually a sign of worry that it's opening up against something else? If they don't feel truly like a strong.
What did this come out against, right?
It didn't come out against anything, did it? Didn't we go and see it straight away?
Yeah, but I think F1 it came out. We still haven't seen
totally different markets, though.
Yeah, but F1 had the bigger. Well, should we see how much F1 made? Whoa! Oh my god, we still haven't seen F1.
Yeah, and it came out last week.
Has made 293 million.
Yeah.
But has a budget of 300 million.
Okay, so it still hasn't made. It's got to be worth seeing that if it costs 300 million to make. Trouble is, I mean, Ford versus Ferrari was such a good film.
We love
Ford versus Ferrari.
Yeah, we really did like it. I think we liked that so much because we didn't really expect it. Like, we were kind of like, whatever, you know? Like, we'll just see this. Because that was when we were going to see 3 movies every Saturday. Now we just see 1 movie a Saturday and sometimes 1 in the week. Before, in 2019, before COVID.
Crazy.
We would see 3 movies on Saturday and then, like, sometimes in the week we would see something else.
Yeah.
Because there was, like, movies coming out, like, all the time.
But I was working
So
nights and then coming straight to the movies, and I was falling asleep for the first one, and then
but, like,
the
on
middle
Saturday,
one that I used to like.
On Saturday, we would see stuff at something like 2, finishing around 4. Another one that starts at 5.
Yeah.
Finish maybe 7, and then a night one,
or
finish at 8, and then it'll start at like 9 to whatever.
To late.
And we saw Full Frontal Story just to patch the middle gap, I think.
Yeah. And we were taken with it because we saw it again. And if we quite often see it
3 times.
If we like a film, we'll see it again within a week, though, won't we?
But
we
yeah, it's funny because that's a real life story.
I think it's the.
They are those.
I think it's when
Ken Miles and Carol Shelby.
I think it's when what's his name, who plays
Carol or Ken? Christian Bale, Matt Damon.
Matt Damon, sorry.
Who plays Carol Shelby.
Yeah, Matt Damon. Yeah, I never thought much of him as an actor, but I think he's really come strong later in his career, you know.
Yeah.
And he played a really good part in that. They both did. They were both really spiky sort
Matt
of
Damon?
characters.
We saw the trailer before we saw M3GAN with a Matt Damon movie. Do you remember? Did we? Wait, did we?
Did we?
I don't know. Check.
He isn't in that new one by Leonardo DiCaprio, is it?
No, you know, I was just thinking.
There's a lot of people. He could be, and there's a lot of people in that.
Oh wait, no, it's no way. Isn't that not? Okay, let me check. Because he was just
getting off subject a minute.
Yeah. Matt Damon was just in Oppenheimer. Do you remember?
He was, yeah. You know, I don't really like.
You didn't like it, yeah?
I didn't like it that much. It was one of those the sum of the parts sort of thing. It was like who's the crazy guy who made the one about dreams and the one
Nicolas Cage.
No, the one about
I thought you meant Dream Story. Yeah.
Where they go into dreams and fix and rob stuff off people.
Oh my
director,
God, you're right. The Odyssey, Matt Damon's in the Odyssey by Christopher Nolan.
Because also in his old
John Berthenol, who comes up all the time.
But he's coming strong. He's a good actor. You know, he's a good actor.
Saw a trailer.
He's a tough-looking guy. With his broken nose.
We saw a trailer for the Odyssey.
He's meant to be a soldier, isn't he? And
I just don't care. Everyone's so excited about the Odyssey. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck you.
Wait, to me?
Yeah.
What? You excited?
You go out there and you just execute some innocent
clone
animals. Because they can feel pain as they squeal.
You're right. I think he's going to be in the Odyssey.
I think it looks good. I think I want to see it.
Who does he play? He plays Osidus. Oh, he plays the main character.
Didn't you used to like the version of Romeo and Juliet?
That had Leo
where they were gangster families and brought so at least you have a bit of modern stuff up. Yeah, well, I think sometimes when you sit and read, you could read something like the Odyssey. But then you could go and see a version with modern actors, like kind of done in a modern way.
Whoa!
And it'd be good. You got to give these things a chance.
Sorry, I'm looking at the Odyssey right now. Yeah, we are so off topic about M3GAN. M3GAN was fine, you guys, but there's other stuff we have to talk about, like the fact that the Odyssey is getting released July 17th, 2026. Why are they promoting this now?
But they do, you know that. And then they promote it so people talk about it like we're talking about now, then it drops off for a while. and then it comes back about a month before, and then it stops, and then in the last week or so, they intensely put it out there, so people go, "Oh my god, I've got to go to that."
You know what? I'm kind of into this now that we've. To be fair, Nolan. I mean, it's so funny because I'm a film student. Any movie related in class that I talk about was always like, yeah, Christopher Nolan's so great. I'm always like, I don't know. Like we've seen, Tenet. You know, that's fine. We saw The Dark Knight. We've seen a lot of movies
The Tenet, though,
by him at the movies. Because they released Inception again, and then the 3 Dark Knight movies, and then also.
But I thought, the thing about Tenet, there's some amazing things in it. There's some amazing things in it. But I remember saying at the time, and thinking back, I still feel this way. It's almost like there were 4 or 5 stories put together, because there were these like incredible scenes.
I said this to you.
When they surrounded that vehicle on the mountain, you know, it's crazy.
I said to you, I think if someone put together this movie, it would make sense. Like I think all the behind stuff, like the moving backwards, I think that all makes sense. But it's we saw it like twice, and I'm still confused.
It's fragmented, isn't it? It's hard to follow in its way, but the bits of it, you go, wow, that was incredible, you know.
I want to see who actually is going to be in that theme
in
movie.
M3GAN 2.0 that we're talking about.
Yeah. Oh, it was Sean Penn that's going to be, and Benicio del Toro, who are in One Battle After Another, the new Leo.
Yeah.
Because you said Matt Damon, and I was like, oh wait, no, that's the Odyssey.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, okay. Anyway, back to after that little detour. Yeah. Anything else?
Well, that is the problem, isn't it, with M3GAN 2.0. She's a robot. They're all robots. So you expect them to do this kind of incredible fighting.
Yeah.
They're not. They can fight like Bruce Lee because they're programmed to do it. So it's not like what. So you're not as amazed by it. But I did prefer it.
To the original.
I like the good versus evil. It's almost a childish. You know, like watching I Victoria or something like that. One of these things where they within the show they have to have something bad has to happen that can be rectified by people being good. People are good, and that situation is rectified, and everyone lives happily ever after. And that is what M3GAN 2.0 was about. It wasn't a horror film. It was like a kid's version.
Well, the thing is, we've seen a lot of like in the last years, a lot of like AI horror, because we saw that house, you know, Afraid or whatever, the house one. And yeah, they kind of always touch into.
Is that the one where people were outside?
Yeah.
In the camper van.
So weird, right?
Yeah, that was weird. That was
a weird movie because
the pressure was being brought on all of it. We didn't get our daughter back if we didn't do this to you, kind of thing, wasn't it? It was like really freaky.
Sorry, guess the budget of this Leo movie.
Oh, I can't say. It's a Leonardo DiCaprio movie. It's got to be 130 million.
140.
Okay.
That's so much. Oh my god.
It is a lot, but DiCaprio doesn't make cheap films, does he?
Guess how much he got paid for Wolf of Wall Street?
10
mil, yeah. Did you know that already?
Isn't that his fee?
His like fee now.
Yeah.
It's so funny because Jonah Hill.
But he doesn't play loads of parts though.
His
filmography.
My favourite thing is when we went in 2019 when we went to go see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which by the way is a great movie.
It's a fantastic one.
It's so good. We saw it 3 times.
Yeah. And bought the DVD.
Yeah, we did buy it. Yeah, we bought the DVD for my birthday next year and watched it again. We loved it so much. And then the Oscars came around. It was whatever. Parasite. It's fun. We can't say anything.
We can't talk anymore. We've never seen the damn film.
We've never seen Parasite, but we always get mad. We
just coat it off.
We always get mad I get
bloody Koreans.
Yeah.
Come on over here.
No, he's joking. But come over here. Coming over. It was filmed in.
To America, yeah.
I'm
joking.
We're in the UK, so you can't even say coming over here. That's not right.
There you go.
Anyway, and it's so funny because we went to go see it. It was the first movie that Leo had made like 3 years since The Revenant. But it was that weekend we had seen a Will Smith movie. But in that same year, we'd seen like 4 Will Smith movies.
Yeah, he made a load of movies. Yeah,
movies in that 1 year.
Well, he was doing voiceovers for Pigeon.
Yeah. Cause he was in. Yeah, he was in.
And he was in Aladdin as well.
Oh my god! And Bad Boys. Do you remember?
Yeah, so
not the one we just saw. The one that we saw.
Yeah. He made about 5 movies
in the same year that Leo had made in 4 years had made one movie.
One movie.
And obviously Will Smith now, I don't like because of the whole Chris Rock thing. But before that, I feel like he was an okay. He's an okay actor. But like, so not dissing his acting.
I always wanted to
But
see
that
that one
crazy.
he won the Oscar for.
King Richard, I know.
And it was out for like a week.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is the Roberts, the Williams sisters. Sorry, not the Roberts. The Williams sisters. Their dad.
Their dad.
It?
It's about their dad.
But I know that he went to some extreme lengths so that his daughters could play tennis.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was a local tennis court, and all the like gangbangers used to hang around.
It's so funny
it.
to me. I was saying to you, like, so funny. The Williams sisters, like, are these amazing tennis players? They're super known, and yet the first movie that gets made is just about how their dad.
About their dad, yeah.
It's like. Okay, so women can't just be women, you know, the man has to have the movie.
Well, no, but it was the fact he went down there and he asked them to move and they beat him up. And he went back the next day and he asked them to move and they beat him up. And he went back the next day and asked them to move and they beat him. And he just went back day after day.
Yeah,
until eventually they just moved.
Yeah, and I bet.
And his kids went on to play tennis.
And I bet that is his name. Wait, is his name Richard? That's what. Oh yeah, Richard Williams.
Right?
Richard Williams. I know that is weird. I don't know why I was thinking about that. Yeah, I bet again Richard Williams loves the fact that his movie is now the only thing people think of is the fact that Will Smith slapped someone. I
don't know. I don't think we know enough about it. I think he's a very strange guy, and it'd be interesting to talk to him. He gave his daughters the opportunity to express themselves at a sport of which they dominated.
Whoa! Wait, are they not his biological kids?
I don't know.
It says in 1979. So this is about Richard Williams. He met Brandy Price, who had 3 daughters from a previous relationship. Oh, they had 2 daughters, Venus and Serena. Well, so
and he buried the other 3 daughters in the basement.
Wait, she had 5 daughters?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. That was really good.
Okay.
He also
really tapped
He has a son
from
from a relationship outside his marriages.
I tell you, the fact we talked about loads of other films
means that this movie. You know what it is? We could have either been here for 2 hours talking about M3GAN, or just been here for half an hour talking about M3GAN for 10 minutes and then other stuff. It's so complicated movie that we're just talking about other stuff now. Sorry.
I know. It's. I don't know. I don't think it is complicated.
You know the woman that plays his wife in this, the Brandy Price, the woman that we were just talking about, in King Richard.
Oh my God, we're still talking about King Richard. Sorry. Sorry, M3GAN lovers.
No, we're going to... King Richard takes the throne.
Stop talking altogether in a minute.
No, sorry. Okay, just a side note. The woman that plays the wife, Brandy Price, in King Richard the movie, is the woman who... Oh, wait.
Is the one who... wait.
No, I know she's in... Yeah, in Origin. Plays the main character in Origin.
What, the writer?
Mm-hmm.
I've still got the... You know when you came up, we got the little...
Yeah. She plays...
Can I look at her? Oh, no. Sure, she looks more
no,
like...
she might play one of the other...
She looks like, you know, the friends they had who were very, very light-skinned, who were in the village, and they were kind of warning them. She looks like the wife, because, I mean, if I remember, he was...
No, she plays my character.
Does she? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. She's lost a bit of weight there, anyway.
Anyway, let's move on swiftly to doing the Rotten Tomatoes scores for both M3GAN 2.0 and Ballerina from the World of John Wick, aka John Wick 5, because when we filmed that review, we accidentally forgot to...
I didn't forget, but I didn't like to say anything because I don't understand
I signed off the thing before we could do it, and then he looked at me like, I thought we were going to do the Rotten Tomatoes, and I was like, oh, I completely forgot. So we're going to do both of them.
So we're doing M3GAN first then?
Well, we'll do Ballerina first.
Ballerina first,
What do you think Ballerina first?
Okay, I think Ballerina, it would be 60 for human beings, because I think people will go to it expecting it to just be John Wick.
Yeah.
And I think they'll be disappointed. And I think that it will be 85 on critics.
On critics. 92 on audience.
Wow. Yeah.
76 on critics.
Okay, that's good. That's good, yeah.
Yeah. What do you think? Actually, let's do M3GAN the original and then do M3GAN 2.0.
Oh, okay. But you just told me that took millions of pounds, so I'm going to have to guess high on this, even though I feel that everyone would hate it.
Well, no, because this is just money. It's not critics. Yeah. What do you think? The original.
The original, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm saying that people gave it 87.
Okay.
And the critics gave it 44.
Oh my God. 78. Even 87, yeah. 93 on...
Critics?
Yeah.
Come on, these critics are so easily pleased. What's wrong with the bastards?
Okay, and then this movie. M3GAN 2.0.
Okay.
It's the newest one. What do you think?
I think that people will say 65, and I think the critics will say higher than that. I think they'll say 80.
82 on audience.
Oh wow, that's higher than
57 on critic.
Oh, okay.
So,
I didn't think
Anderson
the critics
quotes
would be.
once.
I wondered about the critics because it's so complex, and they've got time to like go through it again and try and work out a timeline. And if they find there is no real timeline,
It's always weird to me to see a movie that the audience score is lower than critic. I always feel like critics are so much more harsher. So when you see an audience,
because they see too many films.
Midsummer's like that. The critic score for that is like 90, and the audience score is like 50. You know, movies that are like polarizing, kind of hard to understand. The critic's always like, "This is amazing," and the
Where
audience
people
is
get
like,
their
"What?"
heads bashed in with big mouths.
Anyway, this is M3GAN 2.0 plus a bunch of other stuff that we
Sorry about that random stuff.
So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below what you think of M3GAN 2.0, and tune in next week for another review.
Bye.